is Yasha from Spectrum Labs. Today I want to tell you a little bit about the new Explorer user experience we've prepared specially for ErgoHack VI. Okay, but the question is, what is the problem with the current Explorer, yeah? So we in Spectrum Labs believe that Ergo's fundamental mediums and all of the interfaces which our potential users can meet on their journey should be as much friendly as possible. So what I mean by that is that actually any user who's joining the ecosystem understands what is going on any application he's interacting with. So let's have a short look at the current version of Explorer. We will look at the address page, as you can see. And what can we see here? So here we see an address, a number of transactions, final balance, and so on, tokens on this address, and a list of transactions. Let's take a closer look at the transaction itself. So for average user, it actually will tell nothing, because yes, we see the address on the left side, we see a bunch of addresses on the right side. But what does all of this mean? And we were asking questions to average internet users and to Ethereum ecosystem users. We conducted several interviews with those types of users, and the result was quite expected. Almost no one understood what is going on this page, especially in the transactions list. We asked them questions like, what do you see on the screen? How did this address spend, and how much this address has spent or sent funds to another addresses? How do you understand this left side? How do you understand this right side? And the answers were let's say not satisfiable. Okay, and we decided to propose our version of Explorer for the Ergo community on the ErgoHack VI. We prepared several screens of the updated user experience with the Ergo Explorer, which we think is more convenient for the average blockchain user. So on these screens you can see that here is some similarities with the previous version, but the list of transactions has some updates, and on this version we think that it is simpler to understand what is going on. For example, on this transaction we see that at this time, this block, someone with this address sent funds to your address. You can see that your address, not your, but an address on which you are currently in the browser right now, it is highlighted by this blue color, and this is indicator in that someone sends you this value of ERG, and this transaction is unconfirmed right now. Also here are statuses of transactions that are confirmed, and basically here's it. Also, there are transactions when you are as a address owner send some funds to another users. Here we can see that this time, this block, you sent this amount of ERG to this address, and that's basically it. Also, we don't want to restrict advanced users to see actually the EUTXO model visual representation in this version of Explorer. So you can click on this arrow on the right side of each transactions, and it will show you the details of each transaction. As you can see, it is similar to the current version of Explorer, but you can see also types of the funds transfers, let's say. So this is actually transfer to another address from your address, which is highlighted by this blue color. Here we can see minor fee, which is usually .0011 erg, and we can see a change, some amount of ergs that you receive back. This is how actually UTXO model works. Okay. On other screens we added features like when you can see how much tokens and NFTs were transferred in a transaction. Here we show with the beautiful logos of our ecosystem assets and NFTs. It's important to note that it is a beta version of the design, and we also plan to add pictures to NFTs if this NFT has one. Okay. Also, this is opened transaction version in the tokens, and here is a drop down with the total tokens on this particular address. We also plan to add more pages to this project, to this design project in the future. We will add transactions from a Spectrum Finance DEX. They will look a bit different from default transactions. Also, we plan to add the main page where you will see all of the emissions and some analytics data of the Ergo blockchain, and some other features like a list of tokens, list of NFTs, and stuff like that. So it is basically it. Please subscribe our Discord, our Twitter, Spectrum Labs, and vote for our ErgoHack VI proposal. See you. Bye.